A Hershey woman thought she had the flu, but the symptoms kept coming back. Karen Hunt was desperate to find out what was wrong with her. Here's Karen's journey. 54-year-old Karen Hunt exercises 5 times a week. In fact, she's a fitness and wellness trainer for people with multiple sclerosis.
I do work with other MS people and other MS clients, getting them to hopefully see that with a lot of work and a lot of positive thinking, a lot of healthy eating, this can all be doable.
Karen speaks from experience. Doctors diagnosed her with MS 4 years ago. Initially, she thought she had the flu.
In January of 2015, one weekend, I had just become very ill. I had gotten vomiting and when I got vertigo, just very dizzy, which again, brought on the vomiting.
Karen's symptoms seemed to get worse, so she made repeated trips to the emergency room.
I was starting to have some trouble with my right eye. If I didn't have my glasses on, I would start to see double.
It's difficult because you want to help the other person, but you don't know how because it's really not clear yet what's going on.
MS is a complicated disorder to diagnose because symptoms can come and go. Sometimes you have a symptom and by the time you see your doctor, it's gone. Or sometimes you have a symptom and it looks like something else.
Another round of tests gave doctors a better idea as to what was going on with Karen.
We went through MRIs, CAT scans. This time on my MRI, they found a lesion, which can be, a sign of MS. So from there, they did more tests. We did a PET scan, we did a spinal tap.
So this is actually Karen's MRI. In the middle of your brain, you have these ventricles where there's spinal fluid. And we say that MS lesions are round or oval near the ventricles, often coming off perpendicular to the ventricles. And her MRI is actually classic for MS.
MS wasn't something that I even really knew much about because I don't have any relatives or any friends or anything that had MS. So I can't say I really knew anything about it.
I think it was a relief because we knew exactly what was going on, and at that point you can research and figure out what to do next.
MS is an autoimmune disease. So the symptoms relate to the brain, but the problem is really the immune system. So the immune system gets sensitized to something and confused and attacks the brain, attacks the myelin in the brain. Whereas it's supposed to attack bacteria or viruses, it's confused and attacks the myelin. So MS patients can get almost any symptom. They can get numbness or tingling or weakness. They can have low energy or memory problems. Some of them aren't as obvious.
And we talked about the possibilities of, medication, what you can do to help your MS, those types of things.
The long-term treatment to make their life better is one of the MS meds. And there's now 12 medications for MS.
At that point, I decided to go by his recommendation and go on an MS medication.
All of the drugs are geared towards calming your immune system down in a selective way so you can still fight infections, but you don't attack your brain as much. The whole goal of treatment is to prevent the next attack. So we try to keep them attack-free and they develop less disability over their lifetime then.
Karen may have MS, but she wants to make it clear that she is doing her best to control it instead of MS dictating her life. A strong message she hopes other MS patients embrace.
It's very rewarding to me to be able to work with other MS clients and be able to share with them. So when they say, oh, my right hand hurts, I can say, yeah, mine does too. And that's a good feeling for kind of both of us.
Karen, I think, is a role model and is able to give some people hope that they can follow in her footsteps and they can have that attitude and they can work hard at it.
She's really living her life the way she wants, which is what we want. And that's exciting to see.
It's the way I look at life, and I have this disease, and do I want it? No, but I have it. And everybody has something. And this is just what I have. And I've learned how to live with it. I've learned what I can do and what I can't do.
Well, I think she's doing fantastic. She has a great outlook. She loves life.